And we are live again. Hey everyone, sorry, the first live stream of today ended really early. Was not expecting it to end that quick, but I also know better than to try and start an entire new play series or something like that in the middle of an episode of a different play series. So what we're going to do is continue our playthrough of Crown Wars: The Black Prince. So without further ado, we're getting into it. Last time we played Crown Wars, okay, we tried to take on the like Midnight Monday or Black Monday, complete the battle of Black Monday is what we attempted to do, and we got wrecked. So now that I know that we're about to get completely bodied, I need to look into creating a new build setup for some of our units and making sure that we're actually prepped and ready to go into Black Monday. Overlord, our alchemist, died super quick. Yo, what's going on, Soro? But Overlord, our alchemist, died last live stream. And we have also kind of just gotten bodied left and right, okay? 145. I could just, like, you know, buy all of this just so we have extra metal and then go do some extra skirmishes on the side, which is probably what we're going to do. So yeah, Black Monday, actually kind of spooky. We definitely need to get people leveled up. So that's what we're gonna do. We get a decent amount of money from all of these. We're not gonna do Black Monday right now because that's spooky. We could do a capture, right? So let's go ahead and get a squad prep for capturing. Guy Helm has an injury. So does Emily. They're both injured. Oh my, and so is Elise and Godfrey. Wow, we have a lot of people with injuries. That's not good. Okay. What is the recommended level for this? Yeah, you saw that we died. Yes. It's the end of that the Chatterlord run's just over. Like, I wasn't going to be like, man, you know what, we got a game over, we're gonna reload. Nah, we ain't doing that. I was like, you know what, we were looking for an end. I wanted to push and see if we could get more land. It's a fitting end. That's the end of Taurus and his campaign. It just is what it is. It is what it is. I should not have played as that aggressively, but it's fine. We'll be okay. All right. Let's put Godfrey over here, and then we have a decent amount of actual, like, you know, we have some decent like a large amount of Crusaders. So let's go ahead and use some of these Crusaders, right? And then we will make sure that we actually have some items equipped on everyone. I don't think fire arrows is going to be good for this, and he will use an advanced bomb as well as, yeah, that's it. Okay, cool. I don't know where all my shackles are. We'll give him a regular bomb instead of 2 advanced bombs. And then Godfrey is going to have to get a shackle from somebody. I just don't know who has all the shackles. Can I buy another set of shackles from somebody? Like, where are some shackles? Shackles, boom, we can buy some. We can buy 1. And we will put that on Godfrey. Godfrey will do shackles. Okay. Emily can have a regular bomb, and then Margaret, you can have, I guess, enhanced bomb. You're not really going to probably use it, but we'll see. You are going to use fervor, and I really wish you didn't have, whatever, this should be fine. A forced taunt would be pretty nice, but we'll be okay. All right. All things considered, I think everyone's been leveled up. I think we're prepped and ready to go. So let's just send it and get this group out and going. we have a rescue for 4 days, which is an easy one, which is good because we need to get people leveled up. We're going to send out Syndrin for this one, as well as Elise. And we'll send out Colin because I want to see how he does, right? Falquez, I think we can do Falquez. We could also try to send out somebody else, right? Ultimately, I really want us to start figuring out how we should be building our group here. Falquez has a halberd and a sword and shield. Okay. Elise also has a halberd. I feel like a halberd may not be the best choice for our crusaders, right? I just feel like it's not. But we'll see how it goes, right? So we'll go ahead and send them out and pass some time, get some of these battles going. And that way, you know, I'm feeling pretty good about getting more units prepped and ready and get some better builds going. Ultimately, that's really what we need. We need a better build system. So I need to define better roles for people. And then on top of that, we just need to be better prepared for Black Monday.
Remember, no quarter.
I think I want 2 units that have taunts. So I think I want 2 Crusaders going into Black Monday. I don't see any fantasy overhauls for like Pendor for Bannerlord, but there are some others. Okay, well, we'll take a look at it.
I won't disappoint.
That's unfortunate. I really wanted to get some like fantasy, like a high fantasy overhaul, but is what it is. I can't believe the modding community and Bannerlord hasn't gone over, like, just like gone ham with it like they did in Warband. I mean, I can believe that, but it just still makes me a little sad. I just wish, right? Let's go ahead and get all of our people up front and ready to go here. End our turn. And we need to rescue this guy and get rid of these units. And we don't have any ranged units, actually, now I look at it. That's
I won't disappoint you.
probably not a good thing, but, I mean, we'll just have to deal with it.
No problem.
Get as much vision on these guys as we can. Don't mind the giant bear just hiding behind this pile of logs.
My blade is yours.
You don't see him. Nobody sees him. It's fine.
Ready to go.
Okay. Looks like he's going to be going this way, but in the off chance he doesn't, I'm going to move her right on up here.
I won't fail you.
And get her right up to that edge. Then we're going to end our turn. And if he turns around and sees, then okay, it's fine. And since he didn't, it's also okay and fine. What we're going to do is we're going to throw some caltrops right here. Get these guys triggered. Get them to run through the caltrops, right? All right.
At your service.
And I'm going to get Falquez right on up here.
Ready to go.
Yes.
Okay. We are going to go for a bit of damage with the Mighty Thrust here. And we have not taken damage, so we're not going to use the Verdict.
Yes.
Instead, we're going to run right on up here. Not with the bear, though. I don't want to use the bear.
Your command.
I'll run up here with our flare. Oh, this is a throwing axe. but that's fine. That works.
My blade is yours.
Okay, and now what we're going to do is we're going to use Weapon Master and hit them from behind. Surprised they resisted weakened when they got crit, but okay. We're gonna have Syndrin come right on up, get a hold of them, get them turned around nice and neat for us.
Yes?
Let's go ahead and do the kill with Syndrin real quick, because I want to get the bear to tie down the halberdier. That's kind of what I want to do. Just want to get him right on up here. I was looking at the overhaul category when they have separate total conversion category. Got it. So they do have some. Nice. And then this is a chance to inflict taunted, but we don't need to worry about that right now. So we'll see how this goes. I don't think he's going to try to move out of the way of the bear. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to take Syndrin right on over here. We are going to go slash. Cool. Bear gonna go smack. Bear missed. Bear gonna go smack again. That works. Definitely works. Cool. Now we need to get out of town. That's straight up where we're going. So we need to get to over here. We have a group of reinforcements going to be coming in here. Oh, this is the, that is the, yeah, all right, whatever. And we're going to move Syndrin right on over here. We have 15 turns to get everybody out. You got Rome, Eagle Rising, Game of Thrones, Anno Domini, Viking, and the Land of Sika. What is the Land of Sika? Well, okay. This we can talk about it after after Crown Wars. We can talk about it. We don't need to talk about it during the stream.
Yes.
Okay, let's see here. You know, we got a bit of time here, and it doesn't look like we have any reinforcements. Let's go ahead and push up, get rid of that last little bit of movement here, and I think we'll be set.
Yes.
I want to get everyone right into a semi-defensible positioning here. I'm not seeing any enemy units yet. Yep, here they come. Now, I think Syndrin's going to have enough movement to actually get here next round. So what we can do is get everyone prepped to basically get up here. Right?
Yes.
And get him right inside this building right here. Because we just need to get in here and escape. We don't actually need to fight this next unit that's coming in.
I won't fail you.
Yes. On the move.
Okay, and I think we're in a good spot, except for the bear. I think the bear's the last one, and we'll just move him like right here. All right, let's see how this goes. Oh, they can hop the fence. Noted. Okay, bear's gonna take a little bit of damage. Oh, bear's gonna take a lot of bit of damage. Bear may actually die here. That bear's dead. Realistically, never mind. Bear's alive. I'm kind of surprised. Okay. Problem is the bear cannot get within here. So bear may just have to deal with it.
I won't disappoint you.
You know, we have a lot of people here that we could just push and kill.
At your command.
Especially because they're on a line. It makes them really juicy. And I don't actually want all of my units to just take a ton of damage either. So
At your service.
we may have to do some stuff that I don't necessarily want to do.
That hit the mark.
Yep, that's what we're doing. We're going for it.
Consider it done.
All right. And then we're just going to move her right here. Get her to face this way. And then we're going to go stab, stab. Double stab. Cool. Now we're going to double stab again. Cool.
Ready
So we
to
took
go.
out a lot of them. We ain't over. It ain't over yet.
On the move.
We took out almost all of them so far.
No mercy. At your command.
And I don't need to move him. Like, we can just put him, like, right here.
On my way.
Reinforcements inbound in 2 turns. We got plenty of time. This guy's gonna shoot the bear, take the bear out, which is fine. Is what it is, right? Kind of sucks, but it is what it is. I don't think the bear dying is actually that big of a deal. I don't think it actually affects us whatsoever. So now we just take everyone, get them into the escape zone, and boom. That was a pretty quick and painless, well, spare the bear, rescue mission. Okay, so we leveled up some of our weapon types here. We hit level 5 with Syndrin, which is nice. Elise level 4, okay. And they should be heading back soon, which I'm okay with. We'll go ahead and go back to the map. We have almost 1,000 iron, which is plenty of iron. And let's go ahead and do the capture battle. Mission failed. Barry the bear died. Mission failed. We'll get him next time. That's all that went through my head whenever I see mission failed. It won't let me replay it either. So, I mean, it is what it is. I definitely use Barry the Bear as a bit of a...
Ready to enter the fray?
A bit of a meat shield there. Okay, we're just going to send everyone straight forward. The one thing about some of the, like, the thing that I kind of dislike about Crown Wars, right, is that it doesn't really, at least currently, with a lot of these skirmishes, there isn't much of like a need or a reward for trying to flank, right? There's a little bit of a benefit for it, right? But it's not the same way it is in like XCOM, right? Where in XCOM you can, you know, you see patrols, right? And you can be like, oh, hey, I can take out this patrol when they come around this corner, and it won't pull in the rest of the enemy forces. Here, their patrols are right, like just right here. Like it's not gonna help at all, really, right? And that's kind of where I'm just like, man, it's kind of unfortunate how we've got this set up. All right, so we're gonna get everyone basically prepped for the big fight, but not actually within aggro range. That way, we activate their aggro, ideally on their turn, actually. Ideally on their turn. Nope, it's not their turn. So, I mean, it is what it is. It's not ideal, but I don't want to waste a movement point. So we're going to throw a pitch this way. Since pitch actually respawns. Okay, that worked. Sort of. We don't have a really good angle on like any of these guys. She does not have the movement, right, for her to like, and she also doesn't have the item for her to come up here and capture this guy. So what we're going to do is we're going to use her as the tank that she is. We're going to swap her over to taunt mode. Okay. And we're going to go bonk. Nice. Good taunt.
Heathen!
Also bonk. Nice. Cool. Next up, now that we have a bear here, right? We are going to get the bear up in this guy's face. And we're just going to go ferocious scratch. And we missed. But we're going to do it again. Cool. And now that we've done this, we're going to use coordinated strike from behind. Good. And he missed the dodge, which kind of sucks, but it is what it is. This guy is not bleeding. He's just taunted. Okay, so we're just going to hit him with a regular armor piercer.
At your service.
And now we're going to get our halberdier up here and do a little bit of damage. We don't want to actually take this guy out.
May justice be
We just want him to
served.
get low, right?
Yes.
And we're going to get our movement right over here. This guy's taunted. We don't need to worry about doing too much damage to him. But we are going to try to get this poacher nice and low. And that's the end of that turn. This guy's pretty much safe. Spare from the archer. And the archer's going after the bear, which is fine. Now the bear can still get dumpstered a little bit. Weapon Master has taken a decent amount of damage, so we should be able to capture him on our next turn. Taking a little bit of damage for this here, but I'm not too worried about it. Okay. Alchemical concoctions. All right.
I won't disappoint you.
Oh, we don't have a our heal yet on this unit, but that's okay. We have taken damage, so we can use Verdict. We're going to shoot this guy in the back. We're going to shoot this guy. We're going to come on up here to the archer. We're going to go bonk. Cool.
Yes.
This guy is going to go for a capture. We got the capture. That's the animation we wanted. So now we're going to come up
Very
behind
well.
this crossbowman. And now we go bonk with Verdict,
Repent.
which does good damage because we've taken damage recently. Okay. I think we'll have a decent angle here if we move to... Yeah, I guess that's our best angle, huh? So we're going to move right up here. Get a shot off on this guy. Hopefully we hit. We did. Cool. And now our bear's going to come up here and start mauling this archer. I don't think we'll get the kill, but that's okay. Archer's going to attack our Crusader tank. And we should be pretty much set here. As soon as we just move up, not even do that. We're just going to take it out with the bear. Okay, so we have more enemies somewhere nearby. Looks like there's some up here. So what we're going to do is we're just going to start pushing our way over here. We haven't triggered the next fight yet. We do want to get our bear healed, or at least topped off in some way, shape, or form. So we're going to move our alchemist up and see if we can give him a little bit of assistance, right? And then we also want our her to not be completely foobarred. So we're going to use our enhanced balm, which picked her up quite a bit. I think she might still be bleeding, actually. But we'll figure that out. And we're going to come all the way up here. And before we do anything else, we'll throw a healing flask at the start of the next round. Famous words, bear dying won't affect us much. Hey, man. Okay, so it looks like they were already alerted of us, so... How did we get... What? We dodged it. How are we getting hit by that? It's so weird.
I won't disappoint you. Very well.
Okay, that's fine. Okay. He's taken care of. We've already essentially taken out a couple of their units, right? I don't think... Yeah, it's going to take all of our movement to actually get her up there. We do have some ranged units that may be able to start dealing some damage from afar, right? We do. Cool. So that's what we're going to do. Is we're going to shoot at this one a little bit, get him weak or hurt. I can't tell from here. The bear should be fine. We are going to send her up here, take out this one with a mace bonk. That's a big bonk. Good bonk. Good bonk. Okay. Crusader up against the tree. We're going to get squared away by moving
Very well.
our alchemist up here. We do have, I think we have an angle to where we can actually throw this and hit both of them. Yes, that should kill the ambusher. It did. And we can get a shot off here on the poisoner. Good damage. Cool. And the bear can get right on top of it. Right? And let's see if we can take it out. We might get lucky. We did not get lucky. All right, we'll end our turn. We'll see what happens with the burning, and they do a point-blank bow shot to the bear, I'm assuming. No, they missed. Okay. And this is basically it. So I'm going to go ahead and just use our healing flask over here. We don't really need it, but it is what it is. We'll move him up. Use fervor just because I can. Why not? I want to heal these guys up as much as we can during that fight with the consumables and whatnot, because that way they don't spend as much time healing at base. Okay, so increases your Beastmaster's armor points by 1. That is nice because we do have a Beastmaster. We use Beastmasters quite a bit. If that somehow translates to increasing our bear's armor, that'd be pretty baller. Not gonna lie. That would be very, very baller. Okay. So now we have a little bit of money. We have a lot of metal, a little bit of leather, a lot of leather, not like barely any wood whatsoever. So we need to try to prioritize some wood while we're out and about. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and wait for everyone to come back over here. We'll go to the market and see what they've got. They may have wood. Do they have wood? That's leather. That's not what we need. But okay. Anyway, I will be back in like a minute. Give me 2 seconds, guys. I'll be back. Didn't take me too long, right? Okay.
I've been waiting for hours.
Okay, what do we need? Can we buy anything here that like just has cost of metal or something like that? Like we could, whatever. I don't need to be at the laboratory anyway. We need to go to the market. Oh wait, no, we don't, because I already know it's leather, right? Yeah, okay. Not worried about the chapel. Let's go to the forge. Let's see if we got anything here that we can actually build. We don't have very much wood, right? We don't have too much wood, so upgrading stuff that isn't going to take a ton of wood is probably beneficial. Let's take a look at armor, honestly. I feel like armor should not take much wood, and it doesn't. So we could refine our flare or alchemist armor to at least tier 2. Tier 3 armor would be a little bit of a doozy, and I don't think we have enough wood to upgrade the blacksmith. No, it takes 600 wood to upgrade the blacksmith. So yeah, I guess let's go ahead and yeah, we need to we really actually need to like kind of help out our help out a lot of our units here with just making some better gear. A refined mace. That would actually be pretty solid. That'll give us 5 willpower. Okay. Increase our damage output by 2. Go ahead and do that. Take 14 days. Okay. And we're out of wood now. So I think everyone's back. Yeah, we're showing 2 out of 2 squads here and ready to rock. We should probably work on... Okay, so that's 320 wood here. This is a normal difficulty. Track down and eliminate all enemies. Pretty basic. What we will do is we're going to send out somebody who can actually capture, as well as get some people out there that can, you know, do some of the work as well. I'm pretty sure Godfrey actually has a way to capture people. We'll send out... Yeah, we could send out Emily. I don't see why not. And we can do Melisandre, right? Yeah, Melisandre may not be a bad idea, but I feel like we also want a little bit of coverage when it comes down to heals, right? And Gihelm should help with that. Do we have anyone that has shackles? We do have a couple of shackles. We have a couple of people that are hurt, which is fine. I think we'll be okay with this. Syndren's got 3 pips, but Bear only has 1 pip of armor. So noted, Bear does not get upgraded by bonus armor points. But Syndren with 3 is pretty tanky. That's kind of nice. Not as strong as Godfrey over here, but I think we really want like our duelists to get buffed. And I don't think we need the Beastmaster with 3 armor, to be honest. So we're going to go ahead and send these guys out. They're all fully slotted on consumables anyway. Let's go back to our domain. We're going to go to the prison, and we're going to see... where is the dungeon? Where's like our actual prison here? Oh, it's way over here. Okay. And we do kind of want to upgrade the prison because it gives us access to another prisoner. So this gives us 75 more gold to the teeth, which is nice. But let's go ahead and free our Beastmaster armor because we don't really need him. I'll hold on to this guy until we get a good prisoner here. There's no point in us getting rid of both of them right now. But yeah. Our next group that I'm going to send out. Well, let's go to the barracks real quick and make sure everyone's upgraded somewhat, right? So Syndren, let's go ahead and pick your next perk. So you're going to get Tough Hide, which gives the bear 2 bonus armor points anyway. That's dope. Blinding Peck, you command your falcon to attack. It deals 5 to 8 damage. Or Vet, you heal your wounds or your beast's wounds by 20% and remove bleeding, poison, and burning. That's going to be awesome. That's going to help out both Syndren or the bear and make the bear survive a much better, and I'm okay with that. So, A-okay. Bear's now going to have 2 bonus armor points. And then, you know, we're also going to be able to be like a pocket medic for as a hit and run here, which is kind of beneficial. We could start recruiting a bit of units, but let's hold off on that for a second and actually see everyone else that has levels prepped and ready for us. So Elise is now level 4. So we can do the first time you kill a unit, you gain inspired, or the first time you take damage, you gain resilient. Resilient is pretty nice. I feel like the way that we have Elise built currently, she's better for retribution and doing inspired. She's very much on the damaging side, right? I think what I want is I want to get a couple of units set up for being more tanky. And honestly, Jessica can definitely be one of them. But I think, what's Godfrey got? Godfrey could work, but he's more of an offensive specialist at this point. Man, okay. I'm not a huge fan of how some of these units are being built, but that's okay. That's on me for doing the way that I did all of this. Because I want more units like Theo, actually. Theo did a really good job in that fight earlier, right? In Black Monday. But I think we want to get rid of the mace. I don't think mace is good for Theo or in general. I think what we want to change out our overall strategy for Crusaders. And I kind of want to recruit a couple more Crusaders, and I kind of want to disband a couple. So Jessica, like, she technically doesn't have any I mean, this can work. Her not having protector makes it to where she doesn't have a guaranteed taunt, right? But I mean, it's still doable. I kind of want to see what the hammer does. So you remove an armor point, and then what's your accuracy with the hammer? If we equip the hammer, it goes down to 85. So the hammer's two-handed too. I don't want to do that. So, and the sword's back up to 90, right? So sword gives you an ignore of armor for 1 point. It also gives you resilient with on guard. The stat boost granted by positioning bonus is doubled. When an enemy unit attacks you from the front, you gain a bonus to reflexes of 20, which is good. And then you perform 2 attacks in quick succession that deals 4 to 6 slashing damage and ignore 3 armor points. So that's not terrible, right? And we could always, you know, do like a great sword or something like that does like area of effect damage. And there's a lot of like damaging potential here for Crusaders. But I just feel like the accuracy bonus and everything like that right now just isn't that good. And every time we try to use concussive strike, it removes 1 armor point, but it's actually not like that great. Battering ram with the hammer may actually be pretty good. Let's see here. If the target has no armor points, damage is doubled. I think hammer would be pretty good. The halberd's nice for positioning flanking, and I think the halberd would be better off on a duelist, to be honest. I think because the shield gives you fortress, which gives you regaining 1 armor point, which isn't necessarily that good, right? It just reduces your because I don't think this actually increases your willpower at all, right? Like what are we looking at? Okay, it does. So just equipping the shield increases your willpower by 5. And willpower is your chance of resisting debuffs, and it increases your chance of last stand, but it reduces your movement by 1. And there isn't a way to level up your shield ability either. So, trying to think of how shields will be beneficial. Because 5 willpower, I mean, in all honesty, it just doesn't feel that strong. So, I do like halberds. I do think halberds are nice. I think they have a purpose. They have a really nice purpose, actually. I believe a sword and board would also be pretty strong as a tanking option, right? Because you don't actually need to remove the armor. And it gives you the opportunity to deal decent damage without having to remove armor for people. The problem with that is that you're not necessarily removing armor for your other units, okay? And we're obviously only looking at Crusaders, right? We're trying to define how we're going to build our Crusaders going forward. I believe our Crusaders should be really good at taunting units, right? And we need to have the ability to either regain health or regain armor. Probably a little bit of both, to be honest, right? So restoring armor points with Hold the Line is pretty good. Regaining armor point with Fortress on the shield is pretty good. What else do we got? Resilient. If you end your turn adjacent to at least one companion, your presence inspires your allies and grants resilient to those within the area of effect. Enemies within the area of effect suffer 2x weakened. So reinforced mace is pretty, like full-on mace is pretty good. All right, let's see here. We remove an armor point and have a chance of inflicting weakened with Greatsword. Whenever you attack a single unit, you gain a bonus to accuracy. When you attack multiple units, you gain critical hit chance. And let's see, grants resilient for every unit hit. Okay, cool. Hammer gives blunt damage and removes armor. And then this can inflict stun if they have no armor. This destroys, cover whenever someone's behind cover. And then this destroys 2 armor. And if they have no armor, damage is doubled, which is nice, right? But when it comes down to actual armor regeneration, we either have shield or we have Hold the Line, which is halberd. So looking at it that way, from that perspective, Crusaders either need probably sword and board or halberd. Either sword and board or halberd. Mace and board is okay. So either of these three, great sword and hammer, I think that these would be better used by duelists, to be honest. Okay, so let's go and look at our duelists, right? Because I kind of wanted our duelists to be off tanks, but now that I look at it, I don't think that's necessarily the case, right? So I do think all of our duelists should have either a board, right, to give them the off tank potential, and then their secondary weapon needs to be potentially, it has to be a halberd, because they don't have the option of greatsword or hammer. Oh, that's so gross. How am I supposed to, brother, what does this do? Okay. All right. Well, now that I know that great hammer and great sword are only equipped by Crusaders, because I know you can't do a great sword or a two-handed hammer on anything else, right? What does this do? You encourage an ally, and it removes all debuffs and restores an armor point to them. We have 2 fighting styles, right? Bonus to power on champion or inflict taunt on defender. Do we have anything to give us additional armor points? Let's see here. If you've taken damage during the turn, 20% bonus to power. If you kill at least 1 unit, the skill is performed again at no cost. Okay. Chance to inflict despair on adjacent enemies, grants valiant. So it really does look like there isn't too much of a way for us to regenerate armor with our if we go with the hammer or the sword route. Sword will do a lot of like group damage though, which would be nice. It would be a nice DPS unit, right? But it won't have as much sustainability, which is fine. We just need to make sure that if someone's being built for that, that we are prepared for them to be built for that. So, for example, Godfrey is currently equipped with a halberd that he almost has level 2, so he'd be getting hold the line. That would make him that did give him a decent amount of continuous like durability, right? And he does a lot of damage being able to use hold the line. But if we swap him over to a greatsword, which we can't do because he's currently traveling, that may be pretty beneficial for how his current build's going as well. So Jessica, I think Jessica, we're also going to do something like that. We're going to actually try out some of these two-handed weapons and see how they do. Elise already has 2 levels in halberd, so we're gonna let her do that, right? And she is kind of built to be a halberd. That's fine. Madeline, we currently have you working as a halberd. You have kind of a shitty build. We can train your weapons though. Oh god. Oh, that's actually fucking useful as hell. Okay, cool. Okay, so you did have hammer at one point, right? But I kind of want to get rid of you because I did not build you correctly, and I don't think there's a way for us to respec you. Is there a way for me to dismiss, confirm, get rid of you? Theo, you're doing God's work. Okay, so Theo's doing good, right? She is not doing the best, but she's doing what she can. She's level 4, or she's level 3. She is tanky, but she's not perfect for what I need her to do. So I may dismiss her. I can't dismiss her for some reason. Oh, because she's not healed. So Jessica's prepped, right? Honestly, let's swap Marguerite out. I think that's how you say that name, for Jessica's build. We'll give her a 2-handed sword, right? Jessica, we're going to dismiss because we can. Godfrey and Elise are already set up the way that they are, so that is what it is. I wouldn't mind trying to rebuild Elise out, but she's got level 2. Godfrey, I don't think has level 2 yet, but I can't even train him yet. And we have a ton of other units that we still have to go through and try to like dissect, but I'm only going to do this for Crusaders for the time being, because this does take a little bit, right? Actively like reading into all of this and trying to figure out what I think will work out the best. And we do have a level 4 Crusader that we can recruit, so that is exactly what we're going to do. I'm going to recruit a level 4 one. We have a level 4 duelist that we could get. We have a level 4 Flayer available, and yeah, so I'm not opposed to recruiting some of the level 4 guys. I don't think I need a level 4 Flayer. A level 4 duelist may be useful, but let's see what we have going on for our duelists first and foremost. Boniface, whatever. We are going to get them squared away as a tank unit as well. I don't think I necessarily I want them to be a sword and board. No, do I want them to be a sword and board? Because the thing is like, how do these axes work? Sorry guys, I can only read so fast. Axe to haul your target around to face you, deal 7 to 11 slash damage, inflict a bleed, honed edge. That's okay, he's just dismissing a bunch of wood. Oh no. Everything's fine, Vis. I recruited a new one to replace her. It's okay. Honed edge. When you attack, if the target has no armor, you have a chance to inflict bleeding in addition to their other effects. And then spinning a slash, you spin around and strike across 3 cells, deal 6 to 9 slashing damage and force the units to turn and face you. Okay. Then obviously we have sword, right? And which has on guard, which gives you resilient. And I cannot. What does resilient do? Resilient gives you a fake armor point, right? Okay, yeah, it gives you a temp armor point. We do have access to mace, and then we have access to halberd. Okay, so halberd's good for flanking. We already have halberd prepared for flanking. Good, good. I like that. Halberd gives us hold the line, which I'm a-okay with. What does this do? This does not reduce movement, does it? Equip. Light shield gives you face smash, which can inflict blind. What does it do for reflexes and willpower? Okay. Light shield gives you reflexes, which increases chance of dodging or parrying. Willpower gives you debuff resistance. Believe it or not, light shield is better for tanking because this is a 5% increase to dodge. This is a 5% increase to debuff resistance and makes you slower. So what we really want, if we're going to do it this way, is we actually want light shield and sword makes you faster, makes you actually tankier, believe it or not, right? We have good accuracy. What does the offhand dagger do? It just gives you the ability to inflict poison. Cool, it's fine. So Falquez, we're going to do sword and light shield because there is no leveling up light shields, right? There is no like skill tree for light shields. And that's set 1, which I'm okay with. We also have access to dagger, which ignores armor points and whatever, which is fine. And then let's see here. We have refined axe. Let's go ahead and I feel like leveling up the axe may be beneficial for us. So the thought process here, right, is as a duelist, you gain a bonus to reflexes of 15 against every attack that targets you. Okay, so you gain another 15% bonus to dodge with parry, right? So with a base 25% plus another 15%, we're looking at 40% dodge. We're gonna dodge a lot. This is increased to 30, so we'll have a 55% chance to dodge if the unit targeting me does not have a positioning bonus, okay? And then we also have duel, which gives us the ability to regain 1 armor point that has been lost, which is going to be very useful because now we have armor penetration with the sword, okay? We're going to have a form of doing multiple damage opportunities, right, with the refined halberd when the opportunity arises, plus hold the line gives us armor regen here. So, and then on top of that, we have armor regen from duel as well. So we have armor pen and armor regen. I think I like having the armor pen from the sword. I also think the refined axe would be very beneficial as well. I'm not a huge fan of the dagger. The dagger is just a bunch of armor pen, right? It ignores, increases critical hit chance, and all of this we could probably use on a flare. So I'm okay with this. I think this is how we want to rock at least some of our duelists, right? And then next up, I do think we will eventually, like, I think most of our duelists we're actually going to want to do a form of like axe and board, and give them the duel, which gives them the regen of armor, right? This does give us a backstab, ignores target armor from when we attack from behind, which is pretty nice. And then a riposte. So the first time you attack during a turn, you gain riposte, whereas this one is you're immune to slow. Yeah, it should be fine. You have more reflexes when you have an axe than a sword. What? Sword does 5 to 8 damage. Refined axe is 7 to 11. Oh, it's because it's a refined axe versus a regular sword. Oh my god. Wow. Yeah, axe is definitely going to be stronger for the time being because we don't have anything as strong. Wow. Okay. So refined weapons is also really big. Okay. And then she's basically already built. So I'm okay with that. Wallace is pretty foobarred, I'm not going to lie. And he's got a mace and a dagger. I'm okay with Wallace's build, to be honest. I just need him to not die. And then we've got Yvonne. I'll worry about him later. Okay, I think we're good. Let's go ahead and send out a group or two, right? Do we have any group? We have one group en route. I don't have any other things that we could send to. Let's go ahead and do a... Yeah, we can do a rescue. That's fine. Oh, we already have somebody out here. Okay, then... Oh, wait. No, we have 3 days going to here. Okay, so here we go. This is an easy battle. It should be fine. We can send out Adric. That's fine. We will send out Gwynele or Tamara. Let's do Tamara. And then we'll send out Boniface. And we will send out... Let's see how Marcel does. Okay. And then let's make sure that they actually have items, first and foremost. Just in the off chance that, you know, we need them, right? And then let's see here. I kind of want one of them to have at least a form to capture. I need shackles. So let's go ahead and buy some more shackles, I guess. We could also buy some bandages or enhanced balm. Let's go ahead and buy some enhanced balm. We have plenty of leather. And then we're going to buy 2 shackles because we have a ton of shackles, but we'll eventually, you know, not need this many shackles. But as of right now, I want them, and that's what we're going to use. We're going to have plenty of shackles and enhanced bombs. I'll swap out a couple of these just so I make sure that we have, you know, enough healing. Ooh, I want an enhanced bomb. Thank you. All right. I think we're good with that. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty confident with that. We'll send everybody out, see how it goes. I did not mean to view squad. Should be fine. We're just gonna send everybody out there and pray to God it works. Crusaders can switch their fighting style at will to change the passive bonus effect. Choose the best one for the current situation, which is the taunt versus extra power. They have a bear. I also have a bear. Do we have anything that blows up in here? It does not look that way. I think we'll be okay. I think we'll manage. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna manage. Our bear is actually tanky now, which is a glorious thing, by the way. Having 3 armor pips on a bear, pretty freaking baller. Yes. Pretty freaking baller. Prepped and ready here.
My blade is yours. On the move.
I'm gonna go ahead and get her. Yeah, she's technically a duelist, actually, right? And then we're gonna get Syndrin on up here, and we're gonna just wait and see if they move. If they move towards us at all, awesome. They did not. Okay. So now what we're gonna do is I'm gonna throw this, get them nice and angry at us. But this should make them run this way, in theory. Because they don't want to be in the tar pitch, right? Okay.
Yes.
Okay, I do want him to come over here. Okay, so in the meantime, what I'm going to have to do is we're going to have to take our bear and make our bear fight their bear. our bear fights their bear, and Syndrin is going to come in and give, you know, his bear a hand, essentially. So I'm going to use Open Vein with Trigger Bleed, which is good. Really good, actually. Now we're going to do Savage Bite. See if we can get Taunt. We did get Taunt. Okay. And now we're going to use Execution. I don't think Execution is going to do too much, but it should give us an automatic crit.
Die.
Which is pretty freaking sweet. Okay. Now, what we can do. We're going to go for taking out the bear. Bear down.
At your service.
We're not going to have a good angle of actually doing anything over here. So instead, we're going to take her and get a taunt. Well, actually, we don't have a taunt available here. So this is kind of what we have to do. Right? Yeah. We could give ourselves... That's not temporary. Oh, it is a temporary. Okay, cool.
Yes. Very well.
And for the time being, we're just going to go ahead and come on up here. Do as much damage as we can to this guy. Since we can't go through this way. And they're probably going to just push the bear and Syndrin, because that's really all they can do. Because they don't want to go through all of this. Okay. Concussive strike, and I think we have... Yep. We had a good shot from behind there.
Very well. Out of my way.
Die.
Oh. Oh man, that's kind of brutal. She died inside the bear.
Yes.
Okay. I do want us to get as much damage out as we can here, and I don't think we have anyone else that's going to be in a good position for us to actually do anything besides just sitting here and staring at him menacingly. Okay. Now, Syndrin has taken a little bit of damage, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to use Vet on him. No. I could do it on the bear. We don't have any other recharging heals, so let's go ahead and use Vet on Syndrin, because he's technically the more valuable piece. We'll use Ferocious Scratch. Miss. I'm going to use Mighty Thrust. Get him low. Try Ferocious Scratch again. And this time we're going to use Coordinated Strike. Hopefully get the kill. We did. Cool. All right. So we have more units on up here. And we're going to go ahead and just get everyone prepped to push up to this next area.
At your command.
Now, we do have a healing flask. And we do have, in 2 turns, another pitch, which I do plan on us using the pitch combo, the pitch and fire flask combo, because that's an easy way for us to get a nice area of denial going, and it also gives us the opportunity for us to deal some decent damage and apply burning. So not only do we do a little bit of a DOT and burst damage to AoE, we will... Oh my god, there's so many units here. This is not going to be a good fight. Holy shit. Let's not push up. Do we have siege weapons here? No. What on... Okay. We cannot fight this the way that I was originally planning on fighting this. We are going to die if we do that. We cannot fight this many units. Okay. Yeah, we definitely cannot do this.
My blade
Okay,
is
so we
yours.
need to change our strategy up a little bit. We're gonna come back this way.
Very well.
My blade is yours.
So many enemy units, dude. This is actually kind of disgusting. Okay.
At your command. I'll get in position.
I need to see how these patrols go, because we are not going to be able to fight 3 entire squads all at once.
Ready when you are.
We might be able to do 2 at once, but we definitely can't do 3. Okay, let's see how this goes patrol-wise. I think it's only this group that's coming to us, though. It is. Cool. So we have a chance here. We just can't let the enemies enter that red spotted zone. If we do, then
My blade
we're
is
in for
yours.
a really bad time. That's essentially how this is going to go.
I'm ready.
Right. And now we do want to use this pitch. We definitely want to use the pitch. Use the alchemical pitch. Get a nice little coverage here. And then we're going to go boom. Okay. So that works. We're going to get him down here in a position. We have 2 turns left on us being able to heal right now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get
On the move.
my Crusader into a position where we can ideally get these guys weak. Right?
My blade is yours.
I do not foresee them pushing through the fire, so we should be fairly okay for the most part here. And if they get stacked up on top of each other, that's when we'll swap over to using halberds.
Yes.
I'm hoping we can take out this dog. Hoping. Not sure if we can, but we're gonna try. It's not looking too hot, though. I will tell you that. And I don't think execution's gonna. Execution might work if we get a full hit. No, we applied bleed though, so the dog should die at the start of the next round. I don't want to pull in another squad. That's like my biggest, like, please no. I don't want that. Okay, dog's dead. This guy's dead. That's fine. Resisted poison. Syndron's okay. You get blinded? Yep, he's blinded. No, he resisted, blinded, and bleed. Okay, that hurts. That's not good. We're getting double hit. Oh, we dodged the second attack. No. Okay. Syndron needs to get out of here. He's about to take a lot of damage. Okay. So, we're going to move right on up here. Enhanced bomb on Syndron. Then we're going to use the healing flask on the bear. On the bear or on Syndron? I don't know. Bear doesn't have items. Syndron has items. He's got a regular balm that he could use if he needed to, right? So what we're going to do is we need to swap over to halberd first and foremost. Okay. We can do mighty thrust here. Okay, we got a good kill.
I won't disappoint you.
And we're gonna swap over to taunt in the off chance that we actually don't kill. So I don't think we will, but we will get the taunt off, right? Okay.
I'm ready.
We are going to use healing flask on the bear.
At your command.
This guy's taunted and in fire. I don't care about him right now. Coordinated strike.
Together.
Come on, bear. Thank you, bear. Good hits. Good hits. Ferocious scratch. Got a good maul going there. Okay. I need to pay more attention to enemy halberdiers. That is what I've learned so far. Right there. That was rough. Did not need to be that bad. Now. Grappling strike. Boom. I'm glad that we managed to get that off. Okay. So now we have a guy back here with a crossbow, but we're not doing too bad overall. We did have to burn a consumable. We had to burn 2 actually because we used our healing flask. But we're doing okay. Sendrin can definitely come up behind this guy.
On my way.
Get some extra damage going between him and his bear, right? Get that teamwork going. We'll go ahead and, savage bite, see if we can get taunt. We do have taunt proc. Get him turned around. Give us a bonus for ferocious scratch. Okay, now we're good. Now, instead of us going ahead and pulling aggro here for this next group, we're instead going to make sure that we're actually ready for it this time, right?
Wait for me.
Okay. We have a regular bomb. Sendrin's low, but he's not low enough to where I'm actually too worried about him. So what I'm going to do in the meantime is we're going to get the bear. Bear cannot move. Okay. Noted. We're going to heal the bear up a little bit more. Because the bear is our next best tank after Godfrey,
My
right?
blade is yours.
She's kind of just here as an off tank, and she's supposed to deal damage and help remove armor. That's kind of what we're doing here. Proc Fortress, get resilient. Display of courage. Did not think that was going to do that. Fuck. That is really bad. That is very, very bad, actually. I was really hoping that wasn't going to do that. I didn't think it would, but okay. Oh, this is gonna be a spicy meatball. All right.
With me.
Get him taunted. Get prepped. They will most likely have to start stacking up a bit. Oh my lord. Our halberdiers need to go burr. Our halberdiers have to go burr. If they don't go burr, we're in trouble. We're in big trouble. I'm spooked. Wow.
I feel.
Oh, shit. Okay. That sucks, but we'll be alright. Shit. Okay. She just poisoned all of her units. Syndrin,
At your command.
you're rooted. And you're kind of foobarred. So what we're going to do with you is you're going to heal yourself as vet. And then you're going to use a balm on yourself. Just so you don't die. Your bear can help, right? But if you die, that's not good. Okay, now we're going to come right on up here. We're swapping to halberd. Mighty thrust. Mighty thrust again. Cool. That helps. Helps quite a bit. Now, I want the bear to actually take out like the brawler, but I also need us to be in a position to where we're not getting completely foobarred, right?
This might hurt.
Please. Oh no. Bro, are you kidding me?
This might hurt.
Cool. He's down. That helps a little bit. Put the bear in defensive stance. Okay. Now let's go ahead and swap over to champion so we can do a little bit of bonus damage. Get that brawler all nice and foobarred, right? Okay. They have a lot of range units here. And they're going to start doing damage. That's kind of what I'm worried about at this point, because they have armor piercing, which is going to just slowly chip away at us, right? Okay. This guy, Syndrin's no longer going to be rooted, so he'll be able to come up here and help, which is going to be helpful, but man, dude, this is not good for us right now. Ouch. Okay.
Yes.
Doing damage. Go ahead and pop fervor. Try to keep us alive a little bit here. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. We might have a chance here still. It is not looking hot, but we have a chance. Nice. Cool.
At your command.
Coordinated strike. Bet. Grappling strike. Cool. We took out a lot of people here. Now we're going to start taking a lot of damage by just getting shot, right? but we're in a better position, at least now. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to move our bear to where we're right on top of one of these guys. I want these guys to be scared, right? That's ultimately what we want. We want them to be so freaking terrified of the units right in front of them that they can't attack the ones that... Okay, so this guy's got an archer, and this one's an arbalist. So I want the arbalist to be like right... yeah, I want to be like right on top of it.
Yes.
And she doesn't have much in the way of health. So we're instead going to move her right here and just pray. We're hoping that this cover helps, right? We could swap her over to where she's using yeah, we'll do that. And then we'll keep him right here. Here we go. We're hoping. Shooting the bear. I'm okay with that. Ooh, not for the crit though. Good dodge. Okay. Good dodge. Okay. We got hit. That's okay. Good dodge. Okay. That hurt. That's not good. Okay.
This might hurt. Yield.
I think that was one of our newer units too. Cool.
Heathen.
What did we miss? I guess we did.
Heathen.
Okay.
At your service.
At your command.
I'm getting a little spooked.
Yes.
Especially because I don't have a good way to hit both of these guys. Well, shit. I need to remove potential damage from the table, right? Bear does not have good damage output. I wish I had a little bit better opportunity here, because I could go for the kill here.
No mercy.
I'll play bleed. Okay. Execution will give me a guaranteed crit. Cool. That worked. Okay. Not sure how well this is going to go, but we're going to try it anyway. I'm going to send it. I'm going to hopefully get the alchemist shot. Okay.
At your command.
We're going to try and get him back here so he's not attacked. Okay, that worked. And go after the bear. You poisoned yourself. Okay, I'm all right with that. That's fine. That works for me. That's very helpful, actually. And you're facing that way? Cool. We'll come up from behind, and I'm going to apply poison to you. If I can. Yep. No, and now we're going to go and get you turned around. Cool. You. Kill. Thank you. And now, come up from behind and get ready to taunt. Bear taunt. Please taunt. Taunt. It is cool. Taunt worked. Okay. That was a doozy of a fight, but it's over now. It's all over now. Holy crap. Well, nobody died. We just got a wound on Emily, right? And I don't remember if she was brand new or not. Nah, she's definitely not brand new. But yeah. she did her job. She did her job. We hit level 4. We can do Retribution. We can also do Unrelenting, right? And gain Resilient every time we take damage on Godfrey. Inspired. So what does Inspired do again? Let's double check. Gains 10% bonus damage. Or Resilient, which gives us an armor point, which is, you know, extra tank. But he's more of a DPS guy. Like, he's like kind of a tank, but yeah. And Gehelm, we are going to give you Poison and Despair over Fire. Actually, no. We'll do Alchemical Blast. And then, instead of us equipping a Fire Potion, we will, instead of us doing a Fire Flask, we'll have him do nothing but heal flasks. That's fine. I kind of like that thought, that plan that we got there. Okay, and we have time for one more fight, and then that's basically all we got for tonight. I'm okay with that. This should be an easier fight, because that last one was kind of rough. I was not expecting us to have to fight 4 full patrols there, and have like 3 of them essentially overlapped at some way, shape, or form. And the last 2 are the ones that, of course, were overlapped. If the first 2 were overlapped, I would have done a lot better. But since it was the last 2 and we were already out of resources, that's where it got a little spicy. Getting a little bit on that spicy side. All right, we're gonna see how the buckler and the axe combo works. First and foremost on this, and then we've got, you know, our sword and board, Crusader, right? Yeah. I don't have any of her levels invested right now. Oh my God, I am so stupid, dude. She doesn't have any of her. I think she's like level 4. I think we just recruited her too, and I never selected any of her build. How dumb can I get? Are you freaking kidding me? She's weaker than a level. Well, I mean, she's not straight up weaker because she's got the stat boosts of being level 4, but she's essentially a level 1 unit, like skill wise out there. That's not good. I mean, she's got 4 armor, so she's at least a meat shield, but damn, bro. It's a good thing it's an easy fight on ranking, right? Like, fuck. Okay. So we have a rescue objective, right? Let's get the dog up and ready up here.
I'm ready. Yes. With me.
Well, this will be interesting. At least she still has taunt, because that's like her class passive.
Yes.
She still has a taunt and like a power boost, so I mean, we'll be okay. But it does feel kind of freaking bad. Yeah. All right. In this, see if they aggro to us. They do not. Okay. Well, that works, I guess. So what we're gonna have to do, right? What do you have? Do you have a halberd? Cool. I kind of wish I could get their attention without, you know, triggering.
My blade is yours.
Ugh. All right. We're just gonna move up here. We're gonna use alchemical pitch. What is the range on alchemical pitch? What is going on here? Why can I not see the floor tiles? Whatever. Maybe I'll get to it. Who knows? I guess I can kind of see it. It's just really hard to see.
At your service. Yes.
All right. I'm gonna come up here and we're gonna use the axe on this one.
Don't
right?
expect mercy.
And we will use, let's use face smash. See how that goes. Oh, we did apply blind. Nice. That should lower their ability their like effectiveness rate.
I won't fail you. Out of my way.
Nice. I was not expecting that much damage. And then this will give us resilient. Okay, so that's 5 armor points. I'm okay with that. We'll get the dog on up here on a flank. See if we can get a hold of this archer. I think that applies root instead of slow. Yeah, on teamwork. I should have done that. That's okay.
The hunt is on.
I'm gonna make a bet. All right, what's the bet? Do I want to know what the bet is? Are you going to make me feel bad? Can that pitch be set on fire? Yeah, I can. I don't think they've got the ability to set it on fire. I don't think this one's got it. See, it's got a healing flask, not a burning flask. It's fine.
Ready to go.
See, that pitch didn't get set on fire. I don't know what you're talking about. This everything's fine. It's fine. This is fine. Okay, everything's fine. What are you going on about? I'm gonna make a bet that pitch gets caught on fire. No, he won't. At least not from this pitch. He might get set on fire later, but he won't get set on fire from that one. There may be a blunder later on, but it's definitely not going to come from that pitch. He's already up here.
Yes.
All right.
Ready to go.
And okay. We are pretty much set. Let's go ahead and just try to get up here as far as we can, right? We're probably 2 rounds away from being able to actually exfil.
Well.
So let's get everyone right around here. That way, at least everyone's kind of close together when it comes down to movement. I understand that some of our units can go a lot further than others, but we don't necessarily need that. We're going to be getting pushed by this group over here anyway. So I want us to kind of like envelop these guys, and we should be getting a wave of reinforcements. Not our reinforcements, of course. Their reinforcements coming towards us. Probably either right here or right here, when that should trigger, I believe, after this turn. And it'll be 2 rounds. So we'll have enough time to kill these guys and then run, essentially. Hell yeah, you missed the dog. Stop shooting my dog. That was a throwing axe. Homie, can you stop bullying my dog? That would be great. Okay, yeah, bully the tank. That's much better.
Yes.
All right, now. Okay, well, the dog cannot move. So that is kind of unfortunate, but it is what it is. Do I do the fire flask here? I could wait 1 more round. No, I don't want to do that.
Ready to go.
Okay. We are going to
Heathen.
pull. We're not going to pull. We didn't get taunt.
Yes.
Kind of unfortunate, but it is what it is. Easy pickings from behind. Now we're gonna pull
Just warming up.
and get them turn. Oh, never mind. That's a crit. Nice.
I'm ready.
Okay. Fire. Why not? Nah, I won't leave a residue. It should be fine. I wanted to wait one more turn so I can get the pitch going on top of the fire. %70 accuracy. Nope.
Yes?
You know what? We have a poison grenade. Let's use it. $65. Yeah, let's do that.
Die.
Yep, that kind of worked out the exact same way I thought it would. And then I'm just going to put this guy... How far can you move? You cannot hit where I need you to go. So instead, I'm going to move you way over here. There's the reinforcements. Okay, we got 2 turns. We'll be able to take these guys out. I wanted to get him fully taunted so he couldn't kill my dog, but so much for that, right? Are you going for the dog? No. Wow, I'm actually kind of surprised. So anyway.
I won't disappoint you. Die.
Do a nice little stabby stab.
At your service.
Grappling strike. Nice. Get that taunt going.
On the move.
All right. We got time. Let's go ahead and just do an armor piercer. Cool. Let's just go for the full kill. We have, what, 2 turns? Yeah, we have plenty of time.
Yes?
We'll get everyone else into the
On
zone
move.
while we're waiting. All of them are dead.
Ready to go.
Yeah, not having the -1 movement buff from the large shield, I think is really good. I definitely think bucklers are more useful, at least right now. In the grand scheme of things, I definitely think bucklers could be even more useful, or shields more useful, depending on how you upgrade them and what their upgrade stats are. So you guys don't get to attack yet, do you? No? Okay, good. You know what? I'm feeling cocky. I want the extra kills. I don't think I get anything for doing extra kills, but I'm doing it anyway, because why not? What? Game? Oh, okay. I was kind of concerned there for a second. All right.
Give up.
Cool. That's fine. Go for the kill. Nice.
At your service. God
Go
guide
for some
my
damage.
hand.
Also nice. Now what I'm going to do is get the dog right up here. Just going to go for a little bitey bite.
Ready when you are.
Now we're going to do a follow-up
Give
shot.
up.
Cool. We missed. Is what it is.
On my way. Perfect strike.
All right. Boom. We won. Now let's go ahead and just hit extract. We did need to kill those guys, but I wanted to. I wanted it. Okay, and you know, we got quite a few levels on the actual like weapons, right? Like we leveled up our weaponry for, you know, some of these guys, and we hit level 4 on Tamara, which is nice. So Tamara has pitch, which means I want her to get alchemical blast, since that's actually how that works. That way I can do that fire combo more than once, which means I don't need to use fire flasks anymore, I don't think. Okay. And honestly, guys, that is basically all we've got for tonight's live streams. So thanks for tuning in, everybody. Well, yeah, I appreciate that. And we will be back next week with some War Tales. Let's continue our War Tales playthrough, and you know, get another segment of that going. And then after that, we will probably start up a Bannerlord, new Bannerlord series once I figure out what mod stack I'm going to use. But anyway, guys, thanks again for tuning in. And I will catch you all this upcoming Friday, hopefully, weather permitting and everything like that. But yeah, I'll catch you all.